It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And that's good for a gain of 5. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on first. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. DJ Chark there for the catch. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Play action now, Murray. Searches from the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts from the goal line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
2nd and 10 now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Kyler to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Kyler throwing here. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense in the hurry up here. Murray, 3rd and goal. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now. Short pass brought in. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Willis to throw it. He's on the move. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Coming right is Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down after getting this to the 17 into the red zone. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Cowboys getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw, Murray. Dumps it off to his running back. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
And in for the Dallas touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Cowboys have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Moore's got it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Murray here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Kyler. He rolls to his right. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Now Murray on the play fake. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. A give now from the gun. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. Now Murray on 3rd and long. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
They've got a man in motion. They snap it to Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he drives this forward to the 6. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Sam Martin is set to kick off.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. Gibbs now from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 13. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Makes this 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Willis. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going for this. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Seattle! I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
He's throwing for it! And they pick him off again! Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Cowboys have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Seahawks 6. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! And it bounces out of bounds for the touchback. So no harm, no foul. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back, it's the handoff. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
That's Gesicki. He's got it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on first down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Play action now, Murray. That's complete. Here's Brown. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On fourth down, here's Murray. Tried connecting with Brown, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Man in motion here. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here. Willis. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Trey Brown. And the Cowboys will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Omaha.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They'll run the counter. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught for big yards on the right side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow the lead now to 22 points. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Big gain downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First and 10, Murray. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. New set of downs for him at the 38. Receiver in motion, headed right. To throw, here's Willis. This is complete to Gibbs. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the 33 on second down. He's keeping it. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
From the red zone now. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Willis. He brings it in. It's a Seattle touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A lot hinging on this onside effort now. They need to get it back, score, and kick the point after to tie this up. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Murray on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 32 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup and a 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Man in motion, headed right. Willis to throw it. Forced out to his right. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 41. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. Into the hands of Gibbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Ready? Here we go. Set. Set, go.
Willis now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. The running back gets it on the draw. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Setting up to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And it'll be Seahawks football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Here's a give up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now a give running right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. Running back sent in motion. Here he is to throw. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He'll look to throw it. Need this to force overtime. It's intercepted. That will do it. Derwin James picks it. And the Cowboys make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it's going to be a